السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم ميرو. اليوم مقطع لعبة هوجورتس ليجاسي راح نكمل تختيمها، وانا الصراحة كتير متحمس حتى اكمل تختيم اللعبة هذه وشوف المدرسة تبعيتها والعالم تبع، يعني اتوقع حيكون كتير حلو. طبعا قبل ما نبدأ المقطع اتمنى انكم تسووا لايك، تشتركوا القناة، تنشروا المقطع، ويلا نبدأ. خلينا نطلع من باب السعادة. شكلها طلع لفوق. خلينا نطلع لفوق.
Which way is the common room?
اوكي، شكلنا راح نبدأ أول يوم دراسي. أتمنى يكون نفس الفيلم بالضبط، يكون هيك نفس تفاصيل الأشياء. والله شكله نفس مستدو. اوكي، في يكتب أشياء.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
طلاب جمال بيحكوا، جميل قصدي بيحكوا. اوكي، فيني اشرح؟ ايوه فيني اشرح.
I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
لابد ان هذا غريب.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
شكرا. شوف غيره. شو هذا؟ فيها شغلة كمان؟ اي والله.
Shame you weren't born with wings then. I'm sure you've used them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumours about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
إنها حقيقة.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
ماذا يقول الناس؟
What exactly are the rumours about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
اللي بعده عمري خلاص.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
أنا متأكد
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
شكرا. هلا انا ربع.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
من هون.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
يلا. امشي يلا.
Lumos.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
والله المكان رهيب.
Daisy has a brand new game.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
يا عمي شو هذا؟
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
شو التعويذة؟
Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
اوكي. اوكي. في طور هلا مثل المستويات وهيك.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
في تفاعل مع بستي كمان ده؟ يا والله.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
خلاص قوم يلا. كده يا عمي هناك بس شوفه. لازم نوصل المستوى الأول أشوف. شكل العالم الخارجي في كتير تفاعل هيك. يعني فيك تتفاعل مع كل شي هيك شي. هاي شو؟
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
هذا خريطة أو ماب صح؟ أيوة هذا ماب. أيوة طيب. أوكي. هو مثل فاست انتقال سريع مو.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
اوكي يلا امشي طيب.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
شكرا على المعلومة القيمة الصراحة.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
شو هلا؟
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
طيب خلاص شكرا.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
واقع أنت محقق.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided...
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
تمام يا عايش يلا.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
قال لنا نروح الحصة الأولى يلا امشي.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you... Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
يلا.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supply. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
شكرا لك على الحكاية معي أصلا أي داعي. اوكي. شوف هذا. هلا ما أعرف شو ذا لسه. شو التحدي كيف يسووه؟ هون يلا خلينا نروح من هون صار
Potato!
اوف والله هيك كأنك بالفيلم تماما. والله بس لو جهازي قوي شوي كنت شفته جرافيكس اسطوري. ما بيتنقل سؤال يمشي بشويش استكشف. الله. نبدأ يومنا الدراسي.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales, a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Levioso!
طبقنا التعويذة الأولى.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
يا أخي التقطيع هني باللعبة.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
خلصنا.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a
اوكي اول
fair
نزال
duel
عندنا.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
يلا.
Leviosa! This should be easy. Protego! Protego. Excellent. Leviosa!
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know.
Leviosa!
Class, I hope you were paying attention.
والله اني
That
جد
is how you pass Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
شكله ما عجب الموضوع ابدا حقه الصراحة.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
شكرا.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
لقد
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
نرجع نفتح الكتاب هاي رحنا أول شي. شوف التحديات خلصت شي منها. اوكي هون. فيش ثاني لسه. اوكي هون. كيف يستعملونها؟ شلون؟ اوكي فيش تاني غيره؟ لا كان خلصنا خلص الصف اللي بعده دقيقة من فوق الله ميوزك رهيبة، روقان لأعلى حدود. أنا مش أصف المواقع هذا. حاسس لعبوتها.
Professor Ronan tends to go on about.
البدء.
I don't have to remind him when it's the left.
لما تجرب.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Okay.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
عم اسكت. هذا هندي هذا منو.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
حلو.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
طب.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
اوكي يلا. اوكي خلصنا.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without
أكيد لازم
practice.
نتدرب.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
صدود حلوات.
Very simply, cast Accio on... Very good! Not to worry. Now, excellent. Happens to the best of us. Splendid!
اوكي لازم نطلع برا كلياتها.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
لا.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
اوكي 30.
Very good.
Here we go.
هي فاز اصلا خلاص. يلا. وصل 50. جيب 50.
Brilliant.
اوكي فازت.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Okay. دور يلا.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
30 كمان. 30.
I will get you back for that.
يلا.
Be sharp.
كمان 3. حلو. دوري. صح. 50. يا حرام.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
خلي هذا اللي ب50. بس 50 يس.
Well done.
أخيرا فزت.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
شكرا وانتهينا يب بي نفتح ام شوف التحديات. في سنة هديه هون ليش ما أقدر أخذها بعد؟ وين؟ وش كان يروح هذا؟ تبيت العصا؟
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
والله ما يفضل الحكي ذا. واو والله العالم رهيب. يا اخي اللعبة هذه اسطورية والله العظيم، لعبة رايقة وحلوة يعني.
Protego! Revelio!
Oh, not again!
Here I come! Where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Accio!
To draw up a contract with her, not with
Leviosa!
That if I behaved, I'd have one weekly
تحمست للجواب العام الخارجي مرة كتير متحمس.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so...
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not...
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And, to liven things up, the winner...
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
يلا. أول مبارزة أنا حقيقية.
We'll make you regret signing up.
يلا.
Protego!
You're better than that!
I'm very sure.
Come on! Accio! There goes my wager. Leviosa!
Easy.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champ.
Brilliant. Count me in.
Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have... Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
يلا خلصنا.
Hope to see you back here again.
لا كان مهمة جديدة. خلينا ننتقل لهذه. كنت مهمة جديدة. اوكي شوية خلينا نروح لهون اسرع شي. أقرب محل إلى هذا. ما في روح يا ولا من أين؟ اوكي والله الدولة بطول فيها شوي، فهتلاقوني عم بقص كتير لقطات لأنه طول كتير صراحة. اوكي من هون
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
جانا الساحة الرهيبة هذه. اللي ضرب فيه. شو عم بصير؟
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well? I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
شو هذا خلصنا هذه. وطبعا مقطع بيكون خلص اليوم، اتمنى يكون عجبكم. طبعا راح نكمل بكره التكميل، راح نروح على المتجر ونجيب العصا السحرية، بس اليوم خلاص بكفي. صورت كتير الصراحة عشان اقدر منتجه، فأتمنى يكون المقطع عجبكم. لا تنسوا اللايك والشير والاشتراك بالقناة، تنشروا المقطع، والسلام عليكم.